Welcome to Sports Life Talk.
Hey,
Cause this is Sports Life Talk.
hey,
You rock it with Sports Life Talk.
Life Talk.
Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown our podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach of Ms.Manhattan. Gemini Jones hold the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, the mouth of the South. From the cover athletes to the yeet of the week. We got what you need, we dropping what's hot in the streets. From copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. From gossip and tea, let Kimberly pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin.
Let's go.
Sports Life Talk. Who was there? Went from not listening to now you're tuning in. What's good, family? What's good, Sports Life Talk Nation? Welcome back to another Wednesday night. We get to go live. Tonight it looks a little unusual. I know you only see 2 guys, you know what I'm saying, just chilling, just kicking it. But we're gonna have a good show tonight. We got a lot of topics that we gonna hit on tonight. So y'all buckle up because this is going to be a good one. We're gonna call this one the You Got Next edition. Is that okay with you, KT? Can we do that, man? We want to call it the Wednesday Night Live You Got Next edition show?
B. Jones. Gemini Jones isn't here. We can call this show whatever we want. So, man, if you want to call it the You Got Next Takeover, whatever, man, let's go.
The takeover. Well, those of y'all who are out there who are already rocking with us, we at the beginning of the show. Let's get this thing popping. Let's get it going. So, hey, if you're out there right now, you watching this show, send this to someone else, and let's get some views on. Let's get some eyeballs on this thing. So we got some hard hitting points we want to talk about tonight. But y'all know, anybody that know KT and myself, we're gonna keep it live. We're gonna keep it fresh. Minty fresh. We're gonna keep it fun and we're gonna keep it vivacious in the building tonight. So I don't know, Kevin, do you think we need to do some introductions? Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones. Y'all know me, Mr. OG, all things, everything, Louisiana. Mr. Yeet is in the building. Yeet. And then I'm rocking alongside my boy, my partner in crime, my PIC, my brother from another mother, the Quiet Storm. Shh. So y'all got to watch more of these You Got Next shows, man. They probably get tired of saying that on the You Got Next platform, but I don't know, Kevin. We gonna have some fun tonight, man. We're gonna have some fun tonight. So this is episode 190, bro. That is absolutely insane that we have been doing this for 190 episodes.
Well, I mean, the funny thing about that, B. Jones, is there are a lot of more episodes that we've done. We've done well over 200. But they're the lost files, so eventually we'll find them. But for right now, yes, we got 190 in our collection.
I'm gonna say we probably lost around 70 episodes, dog. Can you believe that? I think we probably close to, I say 50 to 60. I'm gonna say we lost 50 to 60 episodes. So super excited to be here. Tonight is Wednesday night, July the 20th. The year's going by super fast. 2023 been a blessing to us, but we got a new audience tonight, ain't that right, KT? We got the Twitter fam rocking with us tonight. We normally just have our YouTube crew in the building, but now we got the Twitter fam rocking to us tonight, and we're gonna do something very special. All-Star Weekend was in Vegas last week, and this week we are going to pay homage to one of the GOATs, in our opinion. This young lady deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore of WNBA. As y'all know, she retired last year. She went on her retirement career, her tour, but this year they paid a lot of homage to her in Seattle. And y'all already know, if we're talking about the Seattle Storm, we are talking about nobody less than Cash Sue Bird. So KT, man, what? Let's take it away, man. Let's give them the read. Let's talk about Sue Bird for a little bit, a minute, man.
The name Sue Bird could be the new sports synonym for greatness.
Throughout her career, Bird has achieved numerous accolades. She has won 4 Olympic medals, making her one of the most decorated Olympians in basketball. Bird has also won 4 WNBA championships, and all with the Seattle Storm. Known for exceptional court vision, leadership, and clutch performances, Sue Bird has been named to an All-WNBA first team several times and has been selected to the WNBA All-Star Game numerous times as well. So let's raise our glasses as we honor the point goddess, Sue Bird.
KT, what'd you say? The point goddess?
Point goddess.
I like that. I like that, KT, man. And that was pretty dope, dog. That was pretty dope. See, y'all didn't know we was gonna take it to a whole nother level, but that's what you get when you get the guys only. You know what I'm saying? And as a tribute to Sue Bird, we're gonna try to keep tonight as much about WNBA or as much about women's basketball as we possibly can. We're gonna throw a little bit of football talk in there tonight as well. Maybe a smidgen of boxing, but I don't know. We're gonna have a lot. We're gonna take you around the globe for a lot of different conversations tonight. But here we go. So my weekly trivia, because every week I give y'all some weekly trivia. The weekly trivia this week is gonna be a good one. All right, and this is a tricky one, especially for all my UConn fans out there that's gonna run in there and think they finna just get this correct off the bat. Good luck to you, because this is gonna be a tricky one tonight. Here we go. How many UConn women's basketball players have been drafted number 1 in the WNBA draft? All right. How many UConn women's basketball players have been drafted number 1 in the WNBA draft? KT, you want to take a guess, or do you want to say that for the fam, for the people?
I want to save it, but did you see the comment that KD Damage just put in there, man?
I saw it, man. About the
yes.
You want to come on? You want to come on with us, man? What'd you try? What's going on?
No, he's just saying. You know what he's saying. It's just us. But hey, if you on Twitter, if you want to leave a comment, I don't think StreamYard and Twitter has that feature. So come rock with us on our YouTube page.
Good point.
We can all talk. But if you're on Twitter, you don't feel like leaving, hey, thank you for being here. Keep rocking with us.
Yeah, listen in. Have a good time. But, grab you a couple, some juice or something. Kevin, you know what? I want to talk about something controversial. Do Capri Sun have a 12-ounce or a 16-ounce variety? Has Capri Sun ever did anything but those little silver packets? Because that juice
all they've done is the silver packages.
It's absolutely delicious. Why don't they do something else with that? I know for a fact that juice was in a 12-ounce can or 16-ounce bottle. I go buy it right now. I don't know. My nephews came to town and visited us. They left their snacks. So, I was like, okay, I'm going to go raid these leftover snacks that they left behind. Sure, shooting. It's a Capri Sun in there. I'm drinking it. I'm thinking like, I'm flashing back to it being a kid and everything. I'm like, this is one of the greatest juices ever created, and they only make it in a 4-ounce pack. I'm talking about it was.
I think that's the point, B. Jones, because they can make more money off you after that. Because you're gonna drink like 4 or 5 of them if you're adult.
That's the only way you can do it. That's the only way. You got to make your own 16-ounce by mixing 4 packages together. But shout out to Capri Sun. Y'all still doing it. 40 years. I don't know how old Capri Sun is, but I know it's been around since I was a little kid. Them things are absolutely delicious. But all right, KT, man, let's get it crying. Y'all know before every big time game, y'all got to talk about playmakers. So we're going to talk a little bit about some playmakers. And what we want to announce tonight is who are we giving our You Got Next playmaker to, KT? Because I know me and KT been working hard. And if y'all ain't noticed, this thing is it's big things popping and little things stopping. Y'all better lock in with us and quit playing with us and start praying with us, because me and my guy, we got some heat for y'all. The podcast is blowing up. Shout out to all of our athletes that are watching right now on Twitter, all of our coaches, all of our media personalities. They've done so much to help us out and embrace us in that community. It is absolutely ridiculous. But KT, what episodes we got dropping this week? I know you already been working hard on dropping some shows, but let's tell them what all we got dropping this week.
B. Jones, you put me on the spot. We got so many shows out. So I know we had Coach Calamity McIntyre.
That's right.
Calamity. Illinois, she was on.
Yep.
We had Coach Legina Howard. Hers dropped today.
Yep.
Yesterday we had Coach Darnell Haney from Georgetown. So that's 3 heaters already. So I think tomorrow, man, we're gonna drop Coach Josh Nichols from McPherson College.
Yes.
He's been very patient with us in this episode. We're going to drop that on Friday. We're going to go. It's Football Friday, so we got TJ Tillman. So we're going to drop his.
Oh, I like the lineup. And if y'all ain't been noticing, we've been dropping about an episode a day throughout this summer. The schedule has just been jam-packed. So shout out to all the You Got Next athletes and all the people some of these people have been waiting 4 or 5 months to get on the show. That's the part I cannot even fathom. Some of these athletes are waiting this long. Some of them, and they miss a turn, we got to put them back in the queue, and it is absolutely hideous. So if y'all out there, you watch this, please don't miss your episode, and we apologize to anybody. We've had something come up because, life happens, but we're going to try to get everybody going. All right, KT, let's kick this thing off, man. Let's do the kickoff question here. If I can find the kickoff question. All right, man, here we go. So me and Kevin, we go every show. We do that. You Got Next. We ask all of the people that rock with us that initiation. But me and Kevin, we were going to do like a video recording to where we do our initiation, where we interview each other, so everybody can hear kind of what our story is and what we like. Because I know a lot of kids come on there and they be talking about Lil Tootsie and
Lil Durk, Lil Baby,
Lil Uzi Vert. And Kevin be over there rolling his eyes and look, he's like, they don't like Lil, So we've been meaning to tell everybody who our initiation is. And so in order to be fair, you can't take everybody through all those difficult questions and you not be able to answer. So for the kickoff question today, Kevin and I are going to give ourselves the initiation. So, Kevin, you ask the question, and I'll volley it back to you. And we're going to go through the initiation together and give everybody our top 5, our likes, and all of that good stuff, man. So let's kick it off. You already know what number 1 going to be, man. Let's go.
All right, B. Jones, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists. What's up, brother?
Oh, man, I had to write these down. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, I know the athletes like, nah, they don't let us write them down. We got to go off the cuff. All right, man. So this is in no particular order. But I'm going to go Kanye West. I'm going to go J. Cole. I'm going to go the Lil Wayne, the original Louisiana. I'm going to go Eminem. And then finally, I'm going to go Jadakiss. And I feel like everybody got to have that kind of that X factor in the 5th spot. And I noticed all of the guests kind of always typically have somebody that's just off the beaten path for that 5th slot, man. So I'm gonna go with Jadakiss. He's a little bit more of a throwback, but probably one of the most underrated lyricists. I think he was a 2022 rapper of the year, as a matter of fact. So what are yours, KT? Give me your top 5, man.
Well, mine is not in order, but number 1 is. My number 1, you know who it is, B. It's Tupac.
I thought you were going to say Andre 3 Stacks, because we always get into it about 3 Stacks.
He's in my top 5, but my number 1, you should know, is Tupac. So I got Pop, I got Biggie, I got Jay-Z, I got 3 Stacks, and I got old Kanye. That's my top 5. And I didn't have to write mine down, gentlemen. I went off the dome. I'm treating it like I'm a guest on the show, B. Jones. So you're cheating the system. You cheated the system by writing stuff down.
First off, I always go through my top 5, but I just wanted to make sure I don't make any mistakes tonight, man. This is a big moment for us. We got Twitter watching. I don't want to be on the one on this stuttering and making no mistakes. It's called professionalism, first and foremost.
So now you want to be professional tonight. After all those shows we did, you was like, man, tonight is going to be the one by professional. So, hey, everybody in the comments, shoot us your top 5. Give us your top 5, man.
Yeah, has anybody dropped their top 5 in there? Because I feel
I'm waiting on KD Damn it, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna have some Nicki in his. So if you haven't been rocking with us, that's an inside joke.
Nicki Minaj better not be in nobody top 5. You know what? I'm gonna take that back. Nicki Cole, because I told you the Nicki verse on Pound Town.
Don't even mention that song ever.
Nicki verse on Pound Town was elite. Nicki lifted the culture with that one, man. She did that.
Sorry, I know Nicki may have did her thing. I refuse to give that any spins. That's all we get. No spins from me.
Not even version 2? Not even version 2? You won't give it no spins?
They can have a version that got Lil Kim, Mary J. Blige singing the hook. I am not listening to that.
Bruh, stop capping. If Mary J. singing the hook, and
I'm not listening to it, B. Jones, because of the rapper, the original rapper. Her lyrics, you know what? Let's go. Oh, so we got Katie Dammit said Jay-Z, Marvin Gaye, Tupac, Maxwell, and Biggie.
I like that Maxwell one.
That's a fire top 5. Maxwell, Marvin Gaye.
Has anybody said Maxwell on the regular show though?
Yes, we've got a couple of Maxwells, but Marvin Gaye is underappreciated. That dude is dope. He got a song, B. Jones, I Want You, off the chain. I would sing it tonight, but I ain't got nothing to drink to, get my vocals going. But yeah.
Oh man, you can't. Ain't no way.
I want you in the right way.
You was gonna sing it regardless.
I want you to want me to. I was gonna sing regardless. I don't care. We having fun tonight. We turning up. No Gemini to hold me back. No restraints, B. Jones. So let's go.
I still don't want to be embarrassed though. Like I said, we got a whole new audience.
It's embarrassing if we with family, B. Jones. You can't be embarrassed in front of family. That's the whole thing. Our mantra is family.
Y'all, like old people be waking up the youngsters and telling them to do all the new dances and stuff. You could be embarrassed in front of family.
I'll dance too if I need to. I can dance way better than that. That's just for entertainment. But yeah, even Katie Damon agrees. Favorite Marvin Gaye song? I Want You, off the chain.
All right, man. Round 2. What we got, Kevin? What's up? What's the next question in the initiation?
Oh, it's the superhero one.
Yes.
So who is your favorite superhero and why?
Man, I'm gonna go with Black Panther, bro. And at first, I was gonna try to change it up. I got a lot of superheroes. I got a lot of favorite superheroes. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But I'm gonna stick with the Black Panther on this one, just because of how iconic he is. Now, he's probably not the most one that I know the most about. Like I know more about Wolverine and Incredible Hulk and some of the ones that I came up with, KT. But the truth of the matter is, like when we doing these interviews and we talking to people, the way they express their love and what Black Panther did for the community, it astonishes me. And it's crazy. And I love it when they say it because I know what it's truly something that meant something to them to see a superhero that looks like themselves, man. So I kick it back to you. Who is your favorite? Oh, I already know the answer to this.
You already know who mine is. Hold up. We got Katie Damon saying Gambit. That's new.
Gambit is a good one.
Mine is the Dark Knight. It's Batman. And B. Jones, before you ask me, my favorite person to portray him is Ben Affleck because he was truly the Dark Knight. He was grumpy, he was disgruntled, he wanted to kill Superman. You basically got to earn his trust. Now the other Batmans were dope. Michael Keaton, he's like the Wheel of Fortune of Batman. We're gonna put him at the very top. We're already gonna give you those letters, so we can't even put him in the top 5. It's Batman. I remember going to the library, B. Jones, and I got a book. I know this is amazing, B. Jones. I used to like to read. It was a book about this thick with hundreds of Batman stories, and I fell in love.
Wait a minute, Kevin. Is the book full of cartoons? You talking about a comic?
It's a comic with all the stories of Batman.
I thought he's talking about I used to read. No, that's looking at pictures, brother.
Comic books you read, dude. What are you talking about? It's a story.
You talking about the little words in the bubble?
That's reading.
Y'all tell me if y'all consider that as reading. Is reading the comic book considered reading? That's more of like
serious, B. Jones? Yes, that's reading. It's words.
Whack the word punch.
B. Jones, there are stories in the comics. I ain't finna get on with you. All right. So moving on, the next question I would ask is, what is this? The theme song? Since every good superhero needs a theme song. Well, theme music. What would your theme song be?
Now, Kevin, you know I recently changed this one.
Yes,
I'm not gonna tell everybody what the old theme song was, but for those of you who know what is going on in Louisiana, here I go. Dun 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 dun. I'm the man right here. Yeah, that musical. Here I go, man. That's got to be the song I walk out to. That's got to be my theme song, man.
You supposed to send it back, B.
KT, tell us, what is your walkout song? What is your theme song, man?
Mine has recently changed as well, and it's because of the beat and the word, and it's T.I. featuring Rick Ross. It's called Respect the Code. And for You Got Next, we do have a code. We're not a recruiting service. We're in the business of family. So however we can help people out, that's what we want to do. We don't want to be dirty. We don't want to do all that other stuff. We're respecting our code. So Respect the Code by T.I.
I'm gonna say something about you though, KT. And I know we ain't supposed to talk about what we do, but me and this guy, we've been traveling all across the country, and I'm talking about literally multiple road trips. And bro, you have an unhealthy obsession or maybe an unhealthy relationship with Rick Ross. I heard way too much Rick Ross on your playlist.
That's only the way the shuffle went. I don't know why, because I don't even rock with P.D. Pablo like that. And we had like 7 P.D. Pablo. I had never heard 7 P.D. Pablo songs before.
We heard his whole album.
We heard his whole album. I was like, what is going on? I don't even have the whole album on my Apple Music. So I don't know how that happened.
Between Ludacris, Rick Ross,
T.I. But like I said, I got a whole bunch of music on there, but for some reason, the algorithm just wanted to play that.
Hey, dog, your obsession with Rick Ross was just crazy, man.
I think because I had just as many T.I. and Ludacris songs. Now you just being messy.
All right, let me ask you the next question, because I know you're trying to skip over this one.
No,
if Sports Life Talk, if we were producing our own movie about your life, KT, who this is one of the season 3 initiation questions we added on there. So everybody in season 1 and season 2 didn't get this question, but season 3 y'all got this question. So Kevin, who would play you in the story of your life, man?
B. Jones, I didn't think we was gonna get that far in the initiation. So
yeah, we're gonna do the initiation, man. Come on now.
Like I've heard that I look like several people. So I'm gonna go Chris Tucker. I wanted to go Snoop Dogg, but Chris Tucker is a better actor. So I'm going to go Chris Tucker on mine.
All right. Well,
and what about you?
I'm going Cedric the Entertainer, man. I think I think Cedric the Entertainer would have to portray me. I think he could do a good job of that with my energy, with my humor. He's, man, a lot of the stuff. I grew up watching a lot of his comedy. So plus, I don't know. We might not be able to afford either one of them. No, we might be able to afford Chris Tucker, and I don't know. Chris Tucker might be willing to do it for.
Chris Tucker get like $20 million a movie, and that was for Rush Hour.
Way Chris Tucker would take. Nobody is about to pay Chris Tucker $20 million for.
He's either making $10 million or $20 million. I'm telling you, he gets paid for his movies.
When he was with Jackie Chan, there's no way
he was getting that for Rush Hour. That's why he was doing the movies, B.
There's no way people are gonna pay him that now, bro. No way. There's no way. I'm sorry.
Well, not now, but that next Rush Hour 4, he gonna get paid for it.
All right. Well, here's the next question of the initiation. This is one of my favorite questions. I like it when you ask the guest this one, Kevin. What has doing you got next? What has it taught you that you use in real life when we're not recording the show?
One thing that we hear all the time is communication.
Yeah,
just communicating. But also, I've noticed a lot of loyalty within the coaching fraternity and sorority. My thinking was before we started the show, it's a coach, man. I'm trying to get all the recruits. I'm trying to bust your head. I don't care nothing about you. It's about me.
Yes.
But no, that's the total opposite. A lot of them look out for each other. They're best friends. They go out all the time. And just rock with them and hearing the conversations it's nothing like family. So that's, like we said, our mantra is family. So that's perfect. So communication, loyalty, and family.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off of you a little bit. Relationships was a real big thing that I noticed. The way you treat people today, it may not pay you today, but remember that the way you treat people, they're gonna remember those things, those little interactions. But I think from a theological or from a philosophical perspective, man, preparation, organization. Yeah. Like, dude, I didn't realize how much it was gonna take for us to put these shows on. And then every time we get a new guest, it's a new story. We got to do so much digging around. We got to create graphics. Like, there's no way we could pull off all of this production, all of this editing, and what's crazy is it's like the duck, right? Everybody see the duck swimming so gracefully on the water, and they think that they're like, oh, this is smooth, this is cool, this is a great 30-minute show, but they don't realize that 130 to 40-minute show almost took us like 4 or 5 hours just to record it, edit it, prepare for it. People don't, it's work even getting some of these guests. Like, we got to go out and recruit some of these people to come on the show and tell them about it. So it is a lot going on underneath the water, and them duck feet be moving. And so that's one of the things that I think it taught me. And also the last thing would be patience, bro. Patience. You call up some kids or coaches, and they just like us. They 100%, they 100 miles per hour, they high energy, they ready to go, they super excited about being on, and then you get some people that's like, yeah, why am I here? Like, what's up? Or you get the nervous ones, or people with the one-word answers. And so you just got to be patient with those people and kind of help them and massage them. And I noticed we got to ask a few more questions to warm them up. But, our personality, you know what I'm saying? They usually come around, though. They usually come around. But all right, man. What's the last question? What's the last question we got in the
Well, the last one is probably the most important one, B. Jones. You mentioned that we like to travel.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, the last week, it took me a week to recover from this last trip. We drove to Chicago. Hey, we stopped in Missouri.
Yeah.
Went to Chicago. Was there 2 days. Left Chicago. Went to Louisville. Then that next day, which that Monday, right, B. Jones, we drove straight home from Louisville. So I'm still recovering from that. I'm still tired from that.
You was that Monday MVP though. Good, great, man. I think what you drove from about 6:30 to roughly about 3, huh? You went from 6:30 to 3 on Monday. I
was trying to get home, get in my bed, and plus my stomach was hurting, man. Them hotels ain't forgiving when your stomach be hurting. So anyway, the last question that I'll ask in the initiation is a food spot that you should recommend. So B. Jones, you're in Anna right now. Melissa, you're in Anna.
Yeah.
So what is that one food spot out there that you would recommend to get your stamp of approval?
This is gonna be a cheat code, right? And I know I'm gonna get a lot of boos in the comments, but it's got to be Buc-ee's. I haven't really tried everything else. We've only been here for a couple of weeks, but if you were to say Frisco, I probably would have took you to Hutchins.
Let's go Frisco. No, I
love Hutchins.
Totally stand up for Hutchins. It's the best barbecue I've had.
Yeah, they got these things called the Texas Twinkies, which is like a jalapeno with cream cheese and brisket. So they take this jalapeno, they stuff it with all of this goodness, cream cheese brisket. They wrap that joint in bacon, and then they dip it in barbecue sauce. And it is, I co-sign
that. I co-sign that.
So the Texas Twinkie will be amazing. But man, don't sleep on Buc-ee's though. Buc-ee's got a clean bathroom. They got a little barbecue bar out there. But it's not really a whole lot going on out here in Anna just yet. So I'm gonna stick with Hutchins in Frisco, man. What about yourself, KT? What if I'm coming down to the DeSoto, where I need to eat at?
It's so much, man. But I'm gonna go to a spot. It's a Chinese spot. It's called King China Express. Food off the chain. Best egg rolls I've had. I always get the combination fried rice when I go somewhere.
I'm going. I'm gonna come check it out. I might be down there tomorrow, man. King China Express egg roll. China
Express. The egg rolls are off the chain. Combination fried rice is good. I think my wife gets the beef and broccoli. The orange chicken is good. They make it. I call it. Hey, I need a combination fried rice with 3 egg rolls. All right, this is your total. As soon as I pull up, it's ready to go. So that's service that I love. So that's pretty much the initiation there, B. Jones.
Well, hold on, wait. I got a beef, bro, because you said you had Hutchins, right?
Yeah.
I've been to your house numerous times. I've never heard of King fried rice, man. I've never heard of this Chinese place, so I'm a little bit disappointed.
I probably said it in passing. You just didn't pay attention. We had so many conversations about food, but yeah, it's in Cedar Hill.
Well, I expect that next time I come down there, bro. That's unacceptable that I ain't even had it. So, all right, man.
The only reason I got Hutchins is because we went to Brooklands and the dude from Hutchins came. It ain't like you told me about Hutchins.
I mean, you never came up with a guy like that. But anyway, all right, here we go. So it's a time to announce it. We have recently been accepted to a new event. So that means we're about to get back out on the road. So for all of y'all who are watching, who've been rocking with the summer, the takeover tour has been absolutely crazy. Kevin, how you feeling about getting back in the car and doing it again, man? We are going on July the 28th to the 31st. We are heading to Memphis, and we are doing the NCAA US Open basketball tournament. It's going to be teams. It's going to be All-Americans. This thing is going to be absolutely nuts. It's actually got 3 phases to the weekend. They got 400 of the best kids, regardless, who are 17 and 18 years old. So they juniors and seniors. Then they got a 16U tournament, which so basically 10th grade and down. And then they got the 9th grade and down. So all of those AAU teams are coming to participate. And on top of that, so now you got the individuals, you got the tournament, and then on top of that, you got the 3-on-3 USA trial. So we're going to get to see literally a hodgepodge of all the talent. And Kevin, I don't know if you heard, man. There's gonna be a little social gathering on Saturday night. KP said that we able to come and get to mingle with some of the coaches. So it's gonna be a good opportunity for us. So y'all keep following us on Twitter and on IG. Y'all can track that down. But it's official, Memphis. Sports Life Talk will be in the building. All right, Kevin, let's take it to the Manhattan Project, bro. Let's keep this conversation. You know what? I want to ask you a question, though, Kevin.
Go ahead.
Before we do this, because we still got 30 minutes. We still got 30 minutes with them. We going to another AAU tournament. We've been to quite a few AAU tournaments, and this is my first year doing AAU. I know in the years past you've been a part of some of the parties tournaments. Is this too much though? Are we witnessing too many tournaments? Like these young ladies haven't even had a summer, bro. I mean,
about 2 weeks off.
Man, if that, because they so tired probably when they get those weeks, they probably don't get to do nothing. And lo and behold, if they got to travel to go see Mamaw or Meemaw or go see some family or go to a family reunion or something like that. I mean, these young ladies and young men, the men's tournaments have been crazy. We just been participating on the women's side of this thing, but is it too much though? Are they grinding these kids out too hard during the summer?
I think they are. Not only the kids, the parents and coaches. You got to think about this, B. You just went through the season, the NCAA, right?
Right.
So as soon as your season's over, you're on the recruiting trail. So it's like every other week or every week, there's a tournament that you have to go to. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a grind. To be great, you got to put in the work. But we had a young lady who, I forgot who it was, but her mother told us this young lady played like 13 games in the span of 7 days.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I'm like,
that was ridiculous.
You're basically, it's a higher percentage of injury, for one. 2, it could lead to burnout. And just 3, they're still kids. And I understand that they're pursuing their careers, but your body needs to rest.
Yeah.
You got to rest, because once the AAU tournament is over, guess what?
They got to start
back at high school.
Yeah, they got to go back to school. I'm gonna counterpoint you though. Do I feel like it's a lot of tournaments? Absolutely. But these young bodies, these young kids, man, these 15, 16, you remember what it was like to be that age, man. You could go forever.
Yeah, B. Jones, you saying that you're young, but you still got training sessions too. It's a lot that goes into it, B.
How many times we stayed out till 10 o'clock at night playing basketball at the park, from being up there from 10 to 10, shooting hoops and being out all day, ride by. I mean, you got energy on top of energy. I'm with you on the injury thing, though. But one thing I can say, all of these tournaments did a great job of having medical tents and facilities and trainers on staff. So they did a real good job of protecting these kids, and hopefully these coaches and parents, if a kid is not feeling good, they giving them the opportunity to opt out. But I'm gonna say why I like it though. Why I like the opportunity, because can you imagine if you was a kid and you that first tournament you didn't play well, or something happened to you and you weren't having a good tournament, and then you only had you literally got this one other tournament to try to prove yourself. And one thing that I have learned is, you talked about those coaches being out. Those coaches have identified a set amount of people that they're going to see. Like they know, like, hey, I need to be at court 8 at this time. I need to be at court 7 at this time. I need to be at court 45, which is half a mile down the road. Sometimes they got to get in cars and leave. So it's not like they just walking by a court and being like, oh, who was that? That's Ja Morant. No, like that whole Ja Morant story really don't happen a lot. You know what I'm saying? Well, a coach walking by a gym and some people just shooting some hoop and they stop and watch. That's not the reality.
Stay on the coaching level. Now I get to see more of this kid. Now I may start to see stuff that I don't like. You know what I mean? But you know what? It's pros and cons in it. I love the tournaments. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking the tournaments. I'm like, these kids, they do need the break. And B. Jones, let's just be honest. Would you rather see like Sci-Fair versus Pro Skills when they're fully healthy and full of energy? Or would you rather see them when they play like 2 games already, and now the product is still going to be a great product, but it's not going to be as intense? It's still going to be intense. Do you understand what I'm saying, though? Yeah, I want to see them freshness.
I want to see them play any and every time they can. I want to see Drive Nation. I want to see Team Takeoff. I want to see Exodus. I want to see Essence. I want to see FBC. Kevin, I got to learn more about this FBC team in Atlanta. And then they got another one in Florida. That's a dope, man. Bruh, the amount of talent across this nation is absolutely crazy. So I want
to like Travis Garnett. He said, plus they have a life outside of sports and school. Now, if you want to be elite, anymore. Your life is basketball or football, whatever sport you're in.
And I don't blame them, because I'm telling you, the work that they not willing to put in, it's a kid willing to put in that work. Because it's I think it was a statistic that said there are 400,000 female hoopers in high school. Only 16,000 scholarships are available. So think about that. 400,000 hoopers, 16,000 scholarships, man. That's a lot. That's not a high probability. So you're going to have to be willing to put it in and be a little tired and miss out on a couple of family reunions, unfortunately, if you want to make it in, because these schools, they need the talent. And there's no point. There's no point in which there are enough scouts and recruiters. I guarantee you, anybody out there who want to start a scouting service, do your homework, put in the work, your scouting service can thrive, because there's no way there's enough scouts to see as much talent out there and give a true, proper evaluation on each and every one of these kids. It's just impossible. It's just absolutely impossible. All right, Kevin, let's talk a little bit about some sports gossip, or let's go into the gossip part of the show. Normally we go into the Manhattan Project, in which she kind of gives us some cool mad question asking, but let's start off with the young lady who was not so kidnapped. Well, what is that called? Taken from the hood? I don't know. What happened there, KT?
Well, she staged everything in the feds. They know it. So if you haven't seen this, they said that Carly Russell's search history read taking money from a register without getting caught. One-way bus ticket. Do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? The film Taken, and how much money can how to take money from a register without being caught.
So this is all just Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smollett all over again. Yes.
I wonder what the thought process was, though. Man, I need more information to come out before I ride on the young lady, Kevin. I know it don't look good at first. At first glance, it don't look good. It look like the evidence is stacked against her. But like I said, I think there may be a little bit more to this. Because, I mean, the story sounds very legit. A toddler was walking down the blue. You stop. All of a sudden, we see your wig. We see your phone. Hey,
taking money from a register without being caught.
What about the detail?
Do you have to pay for an Amber Alert, B. Jones? I mean,
why would you even Google that, though? Why would you? Who's running around here paying for Amber Alerts? Like,
I hope the story turns out to be something more than this, but for right now, it is not a good look.
Yeah, that is a crazy story. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I first got the news, man, when my wife broke it to me, I was like, dang, that's messed up. You know, this is a beautiful young lady, and she got a lab coat on, so she out there, trying to be prosperous. She trying to do some things, man. And so I really had a heavy heart for her and felt bad for her that that we possibly could have lost this young lady. So I'm on the side. I'm just like, hey, I'm thankful that one, prayer works, because the only way she came back, in my opinion, is all the prayers and all the grandmamas and aunties and everybody came together. I'm gonna go with the fact that the media, due to the amount of optics that this case had got, they had to take her back. They had to give her. They're like, hey, we can't take her nowhere because we can't get her a passport. We can't get her out of this country at all. And eventually she's going to be seen. So you got to get her far away from that area as possible. So I'm going to lean to this positive side on this one. I don't think it was as dumb as what they making it sound, bro.
How do you take money from a register without being caught? B. Jones, it is as dumb as it sounds.
I don't believe that she Googled those things.
It was in her search history.
Wait, but where you getting that source from? Because there's no way. Why would somebody even
Hoover PD? Hoover PD.
She went on Chat GPT. How do you take money out of cash register?
Hoover PD, B. Jones.
No way somebody Googled that, KT. Absolutely no way. No way, sir. I call BS.
Let's hope not.
I call BS. All right, man. Well, let's move on. Next conversation. Draymond drama. We still talking about the punch, bro.
It's because of him. He brought it back up. It was Draymond.
So
what are your thoughts? Talking about it?
What are your thoughts on this?
He was trying to say something about Jordan Poole. I forgot how it was worded, but he was like, yeah, after that, he basically said there are words that you can't say to a man, and that's why he swung on him. But B. Jones, if this is your teammate, this ain't just a normal dude. This is a dude that you see every day. You won a championship with this guy.
Yeah.
And you just haul off and punch him like that.
Yeah.
There's no words that he could have said to you for you to do that to him. I'm sorry.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. See, and this is where Draymond, the podcaster, or the media personality is getting in the way of basketball. Because one, we already felt like Draymond tanked. He tanked the season with the Warriors last year. We already felt like that theatrics and that whole situation had a major impact on the franchise. Him himself and Steve Kerr both admitted that. But why keep this stuff going on now that the dude is gone? I'm gonna tell you something.
Gone.
If I'm Jordan Poole, I got to get my lick back. At this stage, I was trying to be the bigger man and going, but I still got to answer questions for this. Draymond can't sleep. He can't sleep and me not get my lick back. I'm waiting for him to walk around the corner somewhere and I'm going to steal on him. I'm just going to tell you straight.
I'm saying this. If Jordan Poole miss,
it don't
Draymond go pause on him.
Bro, do you know how embarrassing it is? Like you trying to start your beginning. Like I saw a press conference or like the media asking him questions for it, and he trying to go into this thing with Kyle Kuzma. He talking about how excited he is, and they still asking him about getting punched in the face. Like this is humiliating. Your daddy going on social media saying stuff, and it like even though I know dad was saying the right thing, but bro, that's a bad look in itself. Like your dad talking about you soft as a bee, and you know come see me and all this stuff. Like bro, your dad got to fight for you. The person who's being villainized or not vilified, but who's really being just embarrassing this whole thing is Jordan Poole. And it's really sad because I don't care what he said to you, Draymond. I don't care what you're talking about. There's no line or there's some lines a man can't cross. Come on, bro. Come on.
He swung on him like he didn't even know this dude.
And we've heard some of the trash talk. What could this, you know what, Draymond, if you're going to stand on that, if you're going to stand on it and say, hey, there's some things that a man can't say, tell us what it was. Tell us what it was. I want to know what a man can't say that would make you hit him like that. That's
your teammate. And then B. Jones, even though I get this, teammates fight. That had more to do than fighting. It was something else behind it. For him to haul off, I mean, he tried to knock this kid out.
Fellas, there's a jealous girl in our town. Yeah, he was jealous. Jordan Poole was over there eating, man. He was over there eating and getting 24 a game. Jordan Poole was ready to take that thing over. And I think the Warriors lost by getting rid of Jordan Poole. He was, I think he had the youth. He was going to be able to get him some valuable points off.
And everybody put that series on him after that one shot. He's taking shots like that all season.
Yeah.
You know that 3-point shot?
No, I don't know exactly what shot you're talking
just like
about.
Memphis did Dylan Brooks. You got to have a scapegoat. Not the fact that, Steph Curry did all he could do to get y'all there. So everybody else needs to step up.
Hey, Katie Dammit said he said something about his mama. Man, so you tell Katie Dammit, okay, so you telling me that this man Draymond Green and played in over 600 basketball games and ain't nobody ever said nothing about his mama. Come on now. And he ain't stole on nobody else like that. And them is ops. Them the people he going against. So you telling me that every time somebody say something about Draymond Green mama, he going with the hands. Stop. I ain't buying that either. I ain't buying that foolishness either, KT. I ain't buying it at all.
Don't talk about my mama, though. I may have to swing on you, too. But I'm with you, B. Jones. I give that. It was something else in that. It was personal.
I still don't know, man. People talk about your mama. So you going to let somebody talking about your mama getting away with your bag? Like, I get it. Your situation is a little bit different. I don't know what Draymond's situation is with his mom, but I don't know, man.
He's tired with his mom, but I don't think that was a mom issue.
Yeah, I ain't buying it. You go and try to knock somebody block off their head and hurt them because they said that. Then if we're gonna do that, then why are we getting on these thugs that shooting each other left and right over this foolishness? Like, at some point, somebody got to rise above and be the more mature person. Kevin, Las Vegas was the scene this past weekend. But did it feel a little bit almost like the Las Vegas Aces celebration? Or did it feel like a WNBA celebration to you?
That's how it normally is when you play at somebody's home court in their city. It's supposed to be about them. It's, the All-Star game, too.
Oh, okay.
You got to represent.
Yeah. But this
you only lost 2 games this season. Y'all going to probably set the record.
Yeah, but that's one thing. Like you just won the championship. You got 4 All-Stars on the team. You got the MVP. It just felt like this whole weekend was centered around the Las Vegas Aces, and it was so much centered around. I knew that the Stewart team was going to win the All-Star game because they put all the Aces on one team. And I mean, it's like all of these other dogs who represent these other teams.
They had the draft, so Asia Wilson drafted her people, so
yeah, she couldn't draft. She could not draft Aces. I mean, so like I said, I love the fact that we was able to celebrate the Aces, man. But I think, and they did a great job. I think the numbers in the viewership was crazy. They did the sport grew this weekend, but I kind of wish we would have heard a little bit more. Felt a few more of these stories. One of the biggest things I didn't like was like the 3-point shootout and all that stuff was taking place in the day. What was going on at nighttime that they had to do that in a day, like in the midday? That perturbs me. When is the NBA ever thrown the NBA rookie challenge and all that stuff during the day? All that stuff is done in prime time at nighttime, and I think they should have done that same respectful gesture for the ladies. But
I think they did their research and realized that their numbers would be higher during the day.
Why? So we can watch Summer League at night? I mean, come on, bro.
I mean, it's people that's following the Summer League too, B. Jones. So you want to get as many eyes as you can.
If you could show me a statistic that say, hey, we're going to do better by having a 4 o'clock 3-point shootout or 3 o'clock PM skills challenge, then I subscribe to it. But man, I felt like they should have pushed that stuff back and gave everybody the opportunity to get off work, get their chips and nachos, get their Capri Suns, and sit in front of the TV and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? But no, Las Vegas, y'all tore it up this weekend. And I didn't know Las Vegas could handle that much attention in one. Man, they had a UFC event there this weekend. They had the Rising Coaches Summit. They had Summer League. They had AAU tournaments, WNBA All-Star. That city was absolutely on fire this past weekend. So shout out to Las Vegas. Next year it's in Phoenix, huh, KT?
Yeah, we will be there.
We will be there. All right, man. So this is going to be a fun part. Now, normally we have Gemini Jones who gives us some fun relationship questions, but this episode we're trying to pay homage to the WNBA. So here we go, KT. Let's have some fun and let's do our fashion thing and let's rank these uniforms, bro. So Kevin, out of all of these uniforms on the screen, as you can see, they in their pairs. As you can see, each team has 2 different uniforms: their home uniform and their I guess you call it their city colorway uniform. But which of these uniforms, man? Give me your top 5 uniforms that you like on this field.
Now, it may not be on the screen, so I'm gonna pull a B. Jones and I'm gonna do an audible. But I love it. May be right there though. The Indiana Fever. They have a Stranger Things jersey.
There it is.
Yeah.
Right there on the first row.
Yeah, in the second row, right?
Well, second row, first column. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's my favorite. Followed by the home team, the Dallas Wings. I like the Aces.
Yeah.
I like the Chicago Sky.
That Sky's hot.
And I'm gonna go with the Seattle Storm. I like theirs too.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna change it up just a little bit. I'm gonna go with that equity on the front of the New York Liberty. Mine is not in any type of water, but I just love that uniform, especially when you see them rocking it. Or I don't know if that's that teal blue or whatever you want to call it, that soft blue, baby blue, whatever. But it's looking super clean out there. I like the Phoenix Mercury fades from orange to purple. It's almost like the whole city gets up for that orange and purple. Of course, I gotta pay love to the Dallas Wings. Love that jersey. The black Los Angeles Sparks jersey. Now you can't see this one. It's right there in the middle on the I guess you could say the 5th column in the middle. But that jersey has like little sparks on the side column, like on the side of the jersey when you see it down the strip. And so I thought that was pretty cool. And then my last one, I'm gonna give it to the you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the Aces. It's something regal about that black and gold. And I'm talking about their original jersey, the one that they wear with the black and the Aces coming out. It's simple, it's clean. If I had to give an honorable mention, though, I would have given it to the Chi-Town, their city uniform, as well as the Atlanta City uniform. Both of those are fire as well, man. But what is everybody else out there thinking? What is everybody thinking about these WNBA uniforms? Somebody said no pun, but it was hottest. All right. Well, listen, let us know. Kevin, so the people that are on from Twitter can't communicate with us then, huh? Dang, y'all got to come on. Y'all go to YouTube at Sports Life Talk. One word. We got to close this thing strong. We ain't got but 10 more minutes.
So we got to crunch some stuff in. B. Jones, I really want to get this one in. So go ahead and do the drop.
All right. Well, here we go for the drop this week. Let me pull it up.
Lord have mercy. That's why I got to stay away.
There we go, man. We got the Jordan Retro 3s Palomino. They retailing at $200. Now, keep in mind, this is not this week's drop. This is for $729. The same night that Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight. This will be not this weekend, but next weekend. As you can see, they got the elephant print combo on them. I just think this is a super smooth, super sexy pair of shoes. There was a pair of shoes earlier this year that I don't know why I can't think of the name of them. They were green or soft green, but they were some 3s and had some dark overtones on them. And I missed out on that pair of shoe, but this was a awesome way to make up for it. As you can see, it's kind of got that light brown. Feel like this could go with any outfit. And then, of course, I mean, that elephant print is just showing up and showing out. I think it's a dope sneaker. A little heavy-handed on the price, but at $200, and you got 2 weeks. Now, for those of you who are curious what this week's drop is, I know. The University Blues will be dropping this Saturday. Don't forget to get your systems all ran up. Like I told you, they did an early drop, some shock drop on these. Kevin missed them. And let me throw your business out there.
I'm at Wendy's trying to get them. They just did me dirty. I remember where I was. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember where you was too, man. And then I don't know. I think these are coming out this week too. Although I think they've already done a release on these, but I don't know. The Jordan 2 Lows University Blues. They got a 722 tag on them, but this is a good equitable shoe as far as the price comes. So definitely those two will be dropping this week. But Kevin, one last look at the Palominos. They come out next Saturday. All right, man. What are your thoughts, KT? Is you copping or is you passing by them?
No, I got one pair of those and I really like them. They're like the gray and red ones, but that's like the only ones I can really rock with, man. Those aren't bad, but it's not something I would cop.
Yes, man, and this is why I be thinking like, man, I guess that's the point of a partnership because, bro, you must be please, you are crazy. These are must cops. So I can show them up
those
on
UNC ones those are must cops.
Man, them UNC ones are filthy. See, my thing about the UNC ones is I got too many pair of UNCs.
So I don't. So I got to get these.
I got the UNC ones. I don't know if I got the UNC 6s. I just don't know if I need to cop another pair of UNC blue shoes. But bro, them are some filthy shoes. They are amazing. Good luck on getting them on Saturday. I don't know what to tell you. I ain't got no advice for you, but good luck on that one. KT, man, you got some time for the championship rounds, bro? I mean, for the pick six?
But no, can we do the pick six next time? Because I got one I think would be really fun, B. Jones.
All right, well, let's go. Let's go with you, man. Wait, we can do it up.
You know how we said we're going to do the one gotta go, right?
Yes.
So I got a movie version. I got this from Twitter. Okay. It's a page called Hard Choices. And this is probably one of the hard. I was going to save it, but no, this got too much heat. So one gotta go.
All right.
So your choices are, this is movies. House Party.
Okay.
Bad Boys. Friday and Coming to America. One gotta go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you my process of elimination. I'm taking Coming to America off the table. It's not even for debatable.
Oh, I thought you said you was taking it out. I was about to.
No, I'm taking it off the table. It's not even up for discussion. Don't even sit up here and try to convince me that Coming to America is not a modern. They need to do a college program, a thesis on that whole movie. It was one of my favorite movies of all time. Still one of my favorite movies of all time. The second one I'm keeping on there, I know for a fact, is gonna be Bad Boys. I love, man, Katie, damn, you crazy. I love me some Bad Boys. At that time, if people remember, now some of y'all youngsters ain't gonna remember this, but when Martin Lawrence and Will Smith had came together, they were two comedic giants. Martin comedy show or his TV show was just a huge success. He took it from Def Comedy Jam to Martin, and then Will Smith had just closed the doors on his sitcom, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Will Smith was just doing these dimes. I mean, he was doing all kind of dimes in Hollywood, just killing the scene, becoming an A-lister. And at this time, that duo was unbeatable, man. That's like me and you, bro. That duo just had a perfect time in the game. So I got to keep Bad Boys on there as well. So now give me my last two options. I got House Party and it's gonna be some people that's gonna be upset at me, but House Party. Hey,
you are crazy. Oh my God.
House Party has got to go.
No.
I'm kicking House Party off, man.
No.
All right, man. It's on
This
you.
gonna be one where we disagree.
It's okay.
I agree with the Coming to America.
Show. That's a point of a talk
Coming
show.
to America, you can't touch that one. I agree with Katie. Damn it. It's got to be Bad Boys.
No
now listen,
way.
Bad Boys is a classic, but House Party when it first came out, B. Jones, that dance scene alone. What?
It was huge. I mean, I get House Party, but let's just be real. Like, think about how many times you walking through your Twitter threads or your IG threads, or you even in your normal conversation. One of the things I tell about my Coming to America, I find a way to do a Coming to America joke every single day. Something happens in my life to his mama called him Clay. You must be, I don't know. It's just something. Let them wait. I can come up with a Coming to America joke on every single day. How much a House Party that really transfused over to the new generation? You know what I'm saying? I can still think of Bad Boy things on a daily basis that I can kind of mix in, but I
think it's something from every movie. But if I had to pick out of these, I love Bad Boys, but one's got to go.
And I'm
it's gonna be Bad Boys.
Yeah. If you look at how the series continued, House Party 2 was okay. House Party 3, they just dropped that new House Party, which I ain't even gonna waste my time.
No, they had a House Party 4 too with Immature.
Yeah,
but we're talking about House Party 1, not the sequels.
I mean, but that's part of the journey, though, KT. Now, some people didn't like Coming to America 2. I liked Coming to America 2.
I didn't like that either. You're right.
And what was the other one that we just Friday?
Friday had 2 and 3, but we're talking about
3, all of those classics.
The original movies that started it off. We're not talking about sequels, B. Jones. That's not in the conversation.
The sequels, the reason they sequels is because the first one was so elite. So you got to include that into the storyline. You got to.
One got to go. I didn't say the House Party series or the Bad Boys series or Friday series or Coming to America 1 and 2. I'm not letting you change it.
House Party got to go, man. House Party has got to go. Boom.
That's what we're going to disagree
Bad Boys.
Oh, and I also got
Well, I bet you won't say that to Will Smith's face.
Yeah, if one got to go, that got to go. All right, so B. Jones, I do got the coach's groove real quick too.
Okay, what's your coach's groove, bro?
All right, so we know that we had Sue Bird. That was a person that we're honoring. So in the 2000s, there was a young lady by the name of Nelly Furtado.
Yes.
And off her debut album, if you heard the little read I did earlier, the song is Like a Bird. It's off her album, Whoa, Nelly. And Nelly Furtado is underrated. Her music.
Yes,
have you seen her lately, B. Jones?
No, I haven't. I'm going to have to go put that in the search.
Hey, Katie, damn it, Travis, everybody that's watching, please go to her Instagram. Nelly Furtado and James, y'all. And I'm talking about in a good way. She was always beautiful. But Lord Jesus.
All right, man. All right. Well, we got a couple of minutes left. You know what? I'm gonna do one question off of the pick six. I am gonna do this one question because we are on the eve, I believe, of the 2023 FIFA World Cup for the women's, and big changes happened with the women's team, and it just so happens that Sue Bird's wife or house partner is Megan Rapinoe, who's a leader on that team. So my thing is Vegas is giving these teams incredible odds, bro. And Vegas is saying it is by far, hands down, the U.S. team should go and repeat and win their third straight. But that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. And they got 14 new faces, 14 fresh faces on this team. Do you think this team is going to win it, bro? I mean, do you think it's a lot? I mean, they can overcome this massive amount of pressure to win their third straight World Cup?
Isn't Trinity Rodman going to be a part of this team?
Hey, it's some dogs. They got some youngsters that's coming up, man. These Thundercats and came up and they looking spry. They looking ready.
And I mean, that's what we need. If you notice, like even in the WNBA, we just got the same players going. It's not like we don't have any younger talent that can go and dog everybody out. So getting fresh faces, it's good because you got your old heads who can still go out there and talk the game. I'm pretty sure they can still play too. But you got fresh faces, younger players, more energy. And need to say they're probably more talented too, B. Jones. So I'm all with it.
Well, my last point and the last question I'm asked before we get up out of here and get to the yeet is, what is your problem with Jerry West? Kevin, Jerry West told you that all y'all running around here want to be dogs. Jerry West is the wolf and he eats dogs, and you need to get over it. And you need to give Jerry West his roses, man. What is your problem with Jerry West, a.k.a. the logo?
I never ever really just not gave him his roses to B. Jones. You're kind of fabricating it, but I did say this dude, how many championships did he go to? He went to like 8 finals, right? Won one?
I don't know. All I know is he was a wolf. All I know is
him and Wilt were together. That should have been the equivalent of like a Shaq and Kobe-ish. Yeah. So don't tell me you're a wolf and you can't go left. I seen the highlights, man. Jerry West, you a dog, man. You a wolf. You're the logo for a reason. But I'm sorry, I can't just buy into. I can't do it. If you played in black and white, yes, you were good for that era. But I can't put you above anybody right now. Sorry.
Kevin, I hate it when you do that. I hate it when you compare a player that played 40 years ago to a player now. The game changed. Jerry West didn't control the narrative. He didn't control the
I said he was great for his era, but I can't put Jerry West above a Kobe or anybody like that, even though you'd be a fool to do that.
It's people that try to hate on Bill Russell. It's people that try to say, yeah, Wilt Chamberlain was super dominant over the type of players that they were playing against. I mean, at some point, you got to say no matter what was going on. The same thing with what's our running back out of Cleveland, Jim Brown. It ain't Jim Brown's fault that a defensive tackle at that time was 200 pounds. It ain't his fault. I mean, he did his job. He went out there and ran the ball. He set record after record. And the same thing Jerry West did. He can't. It ain't his fault that the shot clock wasn't invented or 3-point line wasn't invented or people wasn't as fast. I mean, come on, bro. Give him
it ain't my fault that basketball is better now either, B. Jones. So let's move on. I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying.
All right, last thing, then we're gonna get out of here. I promise y'all that was last, but this is the last one. Kevin, during the initiation, we failed to mention one question that we always ask everybody, so we got to get that one, and then we're gonna get out of here. Who would you shadow for 1 week, Kevin? I don't know how you missed that one.
But I didn't miss it, B. Jones. We only got so much time, so I didn't purposely miss it.
Okay. All right, who you shadow?
I got places to go. I've been with you like for the past week. I got to get away from you, man. I'm trying to get this show over with. But who our shadow was Muhammad Ali.
Oh, I like that one.
That dude was a fool on the mic. He could back it up in the ring. He was for his people, and people didn't appreciate him until he couldn't speak anymore. When he spoke out, everybody hated him. As soon as he lost his voice, that's when America fell in love with him.
Man, if I got to shadow somebody, man, I got so many. But I'm gonna go with a Jay-Z for right now. My heart is telling me to go with a WNBA player, but I'm gonna go with Jay-Z because the dude just do so much from touring and just from music to fashion to even bottle services. The dude just got a crazy repertoire. He's a billionaire. And to be in the rooms where he is and have some of these conversations, it would be absolutely amazing. The second person would probably be Michael Jordan. I would go follow Michael Jordan. All right, KT, man. The yeet of the week is going to be a simple one. Y'all saw it on Saturday as we celebrated All-Star Weekend. We saw history in the making. That's right. Our very own Sabrina Ionescu went out there with her All-Star performance over the weekend. Was crazy. I ain't talking about the 4 or 5 4-point shots she hit in the All-Star game, but I'm talking about her setting the 3-point record with only missing 2 shots. I think her score equaled up to 37 out of 40 possible points. It was ridiculous. She's the most lethal shooter of all time at this point, surpassing Steph Curry. And I'm talking about 3-point contest, y'all. I don't want y'all to start when Steph Curry did this. I know, but as of right now, From a three-point shootout perspective, there's nobody else that has done it better than Sabrina Ionescu. But what people don't know, what makes this worthy, is Sabrina just released a signature shoe called the Spark through Nike, which is an absolute phenomenal shoe, a sneaker, one that I might even go out and buy. She was also recently the 4th fastest player in WNBA history to reach 500 assists. And so I think she's only been playing this is a 3rd year, maybe a 4th year. So Ionescu balling from that point. And then guess what, Kevin? On top of all this, on top of the All-Star Weekend performance, NBA 2K24 announced her as the 2024 female WNBA cover. I don't think it's going to get more elite than that. So Sabrina Ionescu, you are extraordinary. You are elite. You are tenacious. You deserve a yeet. Let's go, man. Let's get up out of this thing, man. Did you have fun tonight, KT?
I did, man. Like I said, wasn't nobody holding me back. It was no restraints, you know what I'm saying? I could be myself. I could spread my wings. I could be like a bird, like Sue Bird, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, spread. Man, you taking this Nelly. You take that Nelly Furtado. You take that Nelly Furtado.
Hey, Nelly Furtado, I love you. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh,
Hey, man. Well, that's what's up, man. Shout out to all the people that joined us tonight, man. We really appreciate y'all coming rocking. We told y'all we just have fun on Wednesday nights. Y'all don't forget, we got new episodes of You Got Next popping daily. I mean, I'm telling y'all, buckle up. KT gave y'all the lineup for this week, but I promise you, the list is going to get bigger and better. I'm telling y'all, we sitting on 20 to 25 episodes of unreleased material that is pure heat. KT, man, before we get out of here, you got any shout outs you want to give?
Man, you know what? This was like a You Got Next takeover. So I want to give a shout out to everybody who's rocking with us. Yeah. If you rocking with Sports Life Talk Live, if you're rocking with our Houston show, if you rock with the You Got Next, thank you so much. Because of you, we are where we are now. Sky's the limit, B. Jones.
Sky's the limit. Big things coming. Kevin, I just wish I could tell people the conversations that's going on and the stuff that's going on behind closed doors. I promise y'all, man, where we are today won't be where we are tomorrow, and we can't do it without y'all. I just want to send a shout out to my family, my grandma, my mom, and them. Y'all already know. I don't think I tell them on now enough how much I love them. And then I want to send a shout out to my wife. She got some big things coming up here recently in the next couple of weeks that we're going to be making some major moves and some big announcements. What's up, bro?
Oh, I forgot. I do have a family reunion coming up this week, the Lucas family in Longview, but also, not to bring the energy down on the show, but 2 days ago, we lost my aunt, Gloria Neville. She passed away. So I want to give a shout out to, send a prayer to my cousin Nikki, my cousin Bobby. That was her mother. They lost their father a couple of years ago. So my thought and prayers goes out to them and the rest of our family as we deal with this.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers go out to y'all, man. We gonna be praying for y'all, wishing y'all the best. Hey, Gloria, rest in power. You will be missed. And hey, don't forget, tap in at Sports Life Talk. Y'all share this show with as many people as y'all possibly can. This is it, y'all. This is our moment. Be about it. Y'all tap in. Love on one another. Love each other. Let's keep this amazing momentum going in 2023. The You Got Next takeover is official. Kevin, you want to do it again next week?
We're doing it again next week.
Is it going to be just me and you, or is we going to have KD?
It's going to be me and you next week.
Oh, Sausage Fest continues. Y'all come back. We're going to keep this thing going. All right, we'll see y'all next Wednesday. Hey, don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Sports Life Talk. Well, if it ain't talking about sports, it's just talk. Kevin, I just butchered that. But oh well.
Sure, so we're going to leave.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.